All right, I like this question.
Okay.
So, question number 1 comes from Carlos.
Carlos. Thanks,
Speak up a
Carlos.
little bit, sir.
Carlos.
Bam. Control save. There we go. So, Carlos asks, will you guys have any more hair color like Jasmine has? Price pink?
No, because I teach. But I have actually been thinking of maybe going gray. Doing like that kind of all over gray.
Oh, I was thinking, is it just because you are going gray?
Well, a little bit. I am getting a little gray. Yeah. But also I've always thought it was kind of a cool look. And Kate just did her hair the other day, all gray, and I was like, that's super cool looking. And I've been thinking of it for a while, so maybe.
I wasn't trying to be rude. I was just asking.
No, I know. No, trust me, that was not. I did not take that as rude. We are all well aware that we are going gray.
Yeah,
We're above the age of 30. That's how it goes.
I have a few gray hairs. I do like the salt and peppered look.
Yeah.
I think that's a really good look. Salt and peppered.
I get. What
Yeah,
you're
that's
saying.
why I never understood like those Just for Men commercials where it's like, dye your gray away. I'm like, no, dude.
That's for people
gray
that
is-
are like really self-conscious about it. Like
Gray is distinguished.
Shit.
For
Very
me, it's one of those things where it's like because I teach,
yeah.
gray is a color that actually
Good God.
comes across as having like more clout. People will listen to you more if you look older.
All right. Yusa asks,
Oh no, it's bad. It's bad.
will you guys be doing more Tricky Towers?
Nope.
Nope, never again.
Never again.
Never tricky towers.
Never.
Too tricky.
Oh, I've ruined my tower.
Too much tricks, not enough towers for me.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Seth
Believe me.
asks,
Oh man, I'm trying to knock this over.
when are you guys going to start selling more merchandise?
Today!
Yeah, are you guys just trolling now?
No, these are from
These are from YouTube.
Oh, okay.
So this is, okay, there we go.
This is Ash trolling more than anything.
Yeah.
Okay, here's
Half of our questions on our last QA were like that too, where it was like, will you ever do a face reveal? And it's like we're sitting there with our
God.
faces on camera.
We're like, no. God.
Holy shit.
okay.
That just all went to hell
Oh, man.
in a handbasket.
Oh man.
So,
No!
How?
Wow.
Kyle Humphreys asks, what are your guys' favorite music genres?
I love like new wave 80s style stuff. And I love what was so lovingly called back in the heyday bitch rock, which is basically Vanessa Carlton is my favorite artist of all time. And that's pretty much it. What about y'all?
I love like 70s rock. Absolutely love it. 80s, I'm also down with the 80s.
Oh, yeah.
Like David Bowie.
So down with the 80s.
Oh, I love fucking David Bowie.
I've ruined my thing already.
I just grew up with my father's music, so I'm very like biased when it comes to music. So yeah.
Oh shit! I forgot what we were playing.
Totally the same. I was so focused
I was
on the
so
questions.
into the question.
Yeah.
Rick, what about you?
I like post-punk and metal. Good. My favorite genres.
Good draw. Good draw.
Yeah.
Who did I draw
Trying to
with?
answer a few Twitch.
Jeez.
What about you, Ash? What's
who's
your
third
favorite
player?
music genre?
That's me.
My favorite genre right now is, I don't know, probably like glitchy electronic music. There's an artist on SoundCloud called 20syl, 20syl. Look him up. Most of his music's free on SoundCloud. Super, super awesome artist. I found out about him because MKBHD uses all of his music in all of his intros and stuff like that. Anyway, that I've always loved Beastie Boys and
Yeah, Beastie Boys are great.
But like as far as electronic music goes, like RJ22, Daft Punk, like I've just always had a love for that kind
Ash's a
of music.
big Daft Punk guy.
Okay.
Well,
God damn, I can't.
Mike Galaxy in our own chat just asked, "What's your favorite books?"
Mick Galaxy.
Mick Galaxy.
It's Mick.
It's Mick.
I know.
My favorite genre, I like dark fantasy. So the most
Shit.
popular version of dark fantasy would be Game of Thrones, but I don't particularly like Game of Thrones itself.
Repeat the question.
Favorite book genre.
Favorite,
Oh.
or just, not even genre,
or
just
genres.
favorite books.
Oh, favorite books. So the series that is probably my favorite series of books that is
no.
currently being written is the Lightbringer series, which is from an author named Brent Weeks. He's actually from here in Oregon.
Is he really?
Yeah, he lives in Beaverton. And they're really cool. You should definitely look it up. Lightbringer series. Yeah. Jazzy, go ahead. You're a big reader.
I love fantasy, like a lot of fantasy. I also like to read a lot of science fiction. My favorite books I actually am in love with Terry Pratchett. I have all the Terry Pratchett's, except for a lot of the young adult ones, like the Tiffany Achtung. Alright, I can't pronounce her last name. Anyways, it doesn't matter. But Brent Weeks is a good one. Peter Brent. Who else is there? Crap. Philip K. Dick is also a really great author.
Oh,
I
Philip
love
K.
to
Dick.
read.
Yeah.
Emily Carroll? Who did Jonathan Strange and Mr. Norrell?
Suzanne Clark.
Suzanne Clark. I love her too.
Yeah,
So-
that's a great book. I like nonfiction, like Sarah Vowell, who writes kind of funny modern takes on U.S. history, which is really she's great. Wrote a book called like The Wordy Shipmates and Partly Clouded Patriot. And the favorite book I've read recently is a sci-fi book called Dark Matter, which is friggin' fantastic, and I highly encourage anybody.
Dark Matter.
It's such an easy read too. I finished it in like 2 days. It's incredible. That's my favorite recent book.
Cool.
And then let's see, American Gods.
American Gods is so
pretty
good.
great. Yep.
Oh, I forgot about
Oh,
Neil
no!
Gaiman is amazing. I just bought his Norse book. I love the shit out of it.
It's Neil Gaiman, right?
Or Neil
Neil
Gaiman,
Gaiman,
yeah,
yep.
excuse me. No, that book is amazing. Price, you have to read
Shit.
that when I'm done.
Yeah, I will. I totally will.
And the
so
series should be
good.
starting soon too. They're making a series of it.
American Gods. Yeah.
Yes, I'm looking forward to it.
Oh, come on.
Dude.
Another book, because
I
you
get
mentioned
distracted.
nonfiction. I also like anthropological books and whatnot, and history books. There's a book called 1491, which is a history of the Americas just before the arrival of all of the conquistadors and Columbus and all that. Very interesting book. I would strongly suggest that one if you're at all interested in history.
Oh shit! What am I going
And
to do
I
with
like
this piece of crap?
books about boys that go to wizard school.
Ash is a huge
Biggest Harry Potter fan you ever.
Oh, I thought that would attach.
No, I have read the Harry Potter books a whole bunch, but I also really, really love the King Killer Chronicle series, which is the first book is The Name of the Wind. Second one is Wise Man's Fear by Patrick Rothfuss. He needs to freaking hurry up and finish the third book.
He's no George R. R. Martin.
I have a hard time getting into books, honestly. So the books that I do like tend to be super popular books. Like, I love Game of Thrones. I like a lot of Michael Crichton books.
I knew it. I knew it.
One of my favorite Michael Crichton books that wasn't as super popular, has never been turned into a movie, surprisingly, is Prey. Prey was super awesome. It's about, like, nanobots that
Prey
can
on
turn
people?
into people, basically.
Ooh.
It's creepy.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Shit!
Yeah.
All right, let's move on to another question. I think I have
Lots of
a
good
copy
books. Lots of
There's
good books.
lots of good books.
There we go. Bam. The Unstoppable 1990 asked us, which game that you've recorded for the channel
let's
felt
go.
the most satisfying to complete, the greatest sense of accomplishment?
That's a good question.
Okay,
We're probably all going to have different answers.
this is controversial. What felt most satisfying to complete was Little Big Planet 3.
I will agree on that.
Because that game was so frustrating throughout the game, but especially the last boss fight. When we finally got done with that, it was just like,
damn it,
oh
Tom.
my god.
I see
Thank
that.
God.
I see that question. That's Lion King.
Who's your daddy?
Lion King. John.
Let me think. Gosh, that is such a tough question. Because I'll agree that for sure, Little Big Planet was a huge thing. I think,
Satisfying to beat.
which one of our or to complete, right?
Oh.
So because my thing is there are certain like series that we did that's bullshit. Some Minecraft series and whatnot that we've done where when we completed it, it felt like amazing, right? So
Oh shit, that didn't go.
I'm trying to
as I
think, was
wanted
it
to.
Hubris? I feel like Hubris. When we ended Hubris, I felt really proud of what we did. Not Hubris. What came before? Ashes Zoo.
Yeah, that was my pick.
The way that we did that finale and that just came together so well. I was so proud of that. That I think that's probably my most satisfying.
I say there's just the world building aspect that we do in Minecraft when we have the time to actually to
Flesh
create
it out and make something really deep and
exactly.
interesting.
Like it is
Yeah.
super satisfying to see it gel together like that. Some of our Minecraft series have not gelled together.
No,
like that.
it's hit or miss.
So
Because timing's difficult. It's sometimes you're like, we got to end the series, but I don't know. Oh, it's locked. Got it.
Minecraft is like that
Shit.
though. It's like you feel like you're building something because it's Minecraft.
I'm out.
And so because you build it, it's your baby.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Jazz,
This
did
is
you answer?
terrible.
No, I didn't. My the game that I was super satisfied with ending was Gungeon. The first time I actually beat the game.
Yeah.
Oh,
that was
It's
a great ending
so
too.
good because it's just like
I'm done.
Oh, that's
The
it.
game
The
is-
ice killed me.
has a high learning curve. It was like when it first came out, I played it like nonstop for like a couple weeks, and I streamed it. My very first stream of that game, I beat it. I was so happy.
So I will say, in the same vein as what you're talking about there, Jazz. Congratulations, by the way. I will say, for me, getting Real Platinum God in Binding of Isaac, but also when I beat Mega Satan as the Lost is probably my greatest recorded accomplishment that we have, because that was the hardest thing I've ever done.
Special.
Do it. Do it.
Sure.
Okay.
All difficult. Is that what that means?
Yep.
Merit or Marit, I don't know.
Marit, I believe. I'm not positive.
Care to share an embarrassing story about yourself?
No. Let me think. There's
I
plenty.
have to think of that. I mean, I have a lot of embarrassing things that I did when I was
Yeah.
a kid.
But then what do I want to share?
Yeah.
No, I embarrass myself so regularly that it's hard to just think of one moment. That's just every day of my life.
Every day of your life, you embarrass yourself.
I'm trying to think of like a moment where I was like truly embarrassed, like cheeks turn red type
Yeah.
embarrassed.
Oh, well, I mean, I'll say this. It happens to me from time to time when I'm teaching, because I blush when I'm embarrassed. And so the most embarrassing thing is when, something goes wrong while I'm teaching, like the PowerPoint's not working or whatever, or, like a joke doesn't go the way I thought, or whatever, where I start to blush, and then I'm like,
Holy
oh
shit.
crap, now I'm teaching, and
Oh,
people
shit.
can see me, and I'm supposed to be all, professional and everything. It's like, I'm a big baby. So
I get a little flustered every time I meet somebody that I'm like kind of admire.
sure.
So
Oh God, yeah. When we went to
PAX?
PAX, I introduced myself to Jacksepticeye, and I was like, "I'm such a huge fan. I love your stuff." And I was gushing,
Yeah.
and that was super embarrassing because he's such a nice guy, and there's PewDiePie standing behind him, and I was just like, it's just funny because we go to PAX, and we're there as YouTubers and whatnot too, and yet I turn into a complete super fan, just baby
I'll say-
in front of
yeah.
other big tubers.
My embarrassing story would be when I see Price do that on our behalf.
You're welcome, by the way, cowards.
no, I actually introduced myself to Jesse Cox, and I saw Dodger, and I was just being
Jesse's a super
really,
friendly guy to
really,
just go up
like,
and talk to.
just absolutely just. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to say. I
Yeah.
was just completely like.
Yeah.
But I do that. Like I kind of like. I know that they're probably deep down they're really nice people. It's just
Shit.
meeting somebody that you've like only seen through TV or movies or just anything
Yeah.
like that. It's so hard to like.
So we fan out.
disassociate that.
We fan out like
Yeah.
crazy, and it's super embarrassing.
That's probably it's a valid embarrassing.
Dude, once
story.
this happens, there's nothing you could do to fix it. It's just fucked.
Oh dang! It really is.
All right, Ash. What's the next
There,
question?
What's your embarrassing story, or is it just when I do that for you guys?
Shit.
I have no shame is the problem, so I'll just go do whatever.
I don't get super embarrassed that often. Is the thing.
Yeah, to be honest with you, and I'm not kidding. I mean,
And part of that is about just being an adult.
Exactly.
As
just
you get
being
older,
okay
you
with
s-
situations.
Yeah, you stop caring so much about making a fool of yourself because you realize everyone's always making fools of themselves, and they're thinking about themselves more than they're thinking about other people, anyways.
All right, here's a more serious question.
Uh-huh.
Voltic Bay just asked us, what do you think could possibly happen with the channel in the future since you've now reached the landmark of 200,000 subscribers?
Well, my goal is to double it again this year, so 400,000 by next March,
Double.
February, double it down.
Yeah.
What
a
about y'all?
burger.
What do y'all think?
I think we could definitely hit some one of those.
I think that
Like either at 300 or 400.
yeah, and I think that the big thing for us is going to really be more about like diversifying our material, right? Like making some new content that isn't just Let's Plays. Like we're trying to maybe expand out and do some more.
yeah, we would like to
Content.
make Stumpt a brand. Like
Oh my God.
uh,
The wind
we,
is
we love
garbage.
doing YouTube, but honestly, YouTube isn't going to be viable for forever.
Well, and just
so we want to be able to make this into a career so that 20 years from now, Stumpt is still Stumpt.
Yeah. Well, and the Let's Play kind of space
Yeah.
is very overpopulated, and it's a hard thing to break into. And it's hard to kind of continue to grow it once you've reached kind of a certain point. Like, if we get lucky and find another game that gives us a big boost, then that'll be great. But we want to get ahead of that. So we want to make some other stuff that's a little bit more creative, because
Yeah.
we're all creative people.
Look at this one.
Oh my gosh.
In that same vein, I'll say that by this point next year, subs, whatever, that's meaningless, really.
God.
This sucks. This is the worst
Where
first
do we put
piece.
this one?
My goal is for us to be making things that just look dramatically more professional, and I'd say that our stuff already looks fairly professional.
Yeah, we try.
But like, there's some things that we're going to be investing in over the next year. Some projects that we have going on that I hope that as the result of that, things look more exciting for viewers on stuff. So
Indeed.
There was a good
Why?
one aside. I just saw what. How do you guys feel when someone unsubscribes? We don't care.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, people being
people-
subscribers is great, but you know.
I mean, YouTube's finicky already. You just kind of get over it.
And look, we understand that
Like, are you talking about YouTube or Twitch? Either way, it's no big deal.
It's not, yeah.
people they grow up and they get different interests. Their interests change, and I get it. If you maybe you were really into Let's Plays and now you're into something else and you
Yeah.
don't want Let's Plays cluttering up your inbox, I get it.
Yeah, no worries. And if you feel like coming back for some of your nostalgia or whatever, we appreciate
Shit.
that too. But it's all
This one's hard.
it's all okay. Ah! Bullshit!
Yes, let's see.
Muteki9 Soul just asked, "What's your guys' bizarre skills or odd things that you do?"
Odd things that we do.
Bizarre skills.
Bizarre skills.
Bizarre
bizarre
skills. Do I have a bizarre skill?
I'd say you've got skills that people don't know about. I'm not sure I'd qualify any of them as bizarre.
They're definitely not bizarre.
Yeah.
I would say I'm pretty handy.
Yeah, Rick's Mr. Fix-It over
Rick
here.
is Mr. Fix-It. He can literally, like, anything. he can tear it apart.
Yeah, if I've ever got some questions that have to do with like building things, putting things together, whatever,
that
Rick's
was
the
so
guy I ask.
I can't believe that worked.
Oh man, I'm screwed, y'all.
Oh shit.
Yeah, this sucks.
Oh shit.
Oh.
I got destroyed by this level.
You know what? Leave it alone.
Yeah.
Let's see. Weird skills.
Look at how precarious my little L shapes are on the
Yeah.
edge there.
Weird skills. Weird skills. Weird skills. I like to bake. I like to cook.
Weird.
I like to draw.
Super weird.
When I was in elementary school, I used to play the trombone and flute,
Oh, it keeps getting weirder.
and I don't know how to do that anymore. So
It's not a skill, but I've got a finger that can't bend.
yeah, he's got a
It's
bum finger.
It's a bum. It's a crooked finger.
Yeah.
What's yours, Ash?
Ash could do this.
He could do that.
yeah, I can do this.
Oh, one away. Are you kidding me?
I think that all of
That's Ash's weird skill right there.
Yeah,
This thing, whatever the fuck this is.
I think I put all of my my skills are all out there. I would have said like the doing weird voices thing.
Oh no, not this.
That's a race.
What's the next question?
It's not a weird skill, but I'm really good with kids. Like not to toot my own horn, but I'm really good with kids. So that's a weird skill that you guys wouldn't have known about.
Well, we know that you're in
I'm
child
super
development.
I'm
so-
super uncle and I study kids, so it's like those two things together. What can I say?
All right.
question, Ash.
Uber guitarist asked us, "What conspiracy theories do each of you buy into?"
Rick, want to take this?
Buy
one?
into.
Yeah, I don't buy into any, but
No.
I'm aware of them.
I'll tell you right now that I don't really buy into any conspiracy theories, but at one time in my life, when I was younger, I was huge into conspiracy theories. I believed in a lot of them. I believed in, like, the New World Order. I believed in, like, the moon landing kind of stuff.
Wait, that we did land on the moon?
Exactly.
Kidding. We definitely.
Once I got
landed on the
older
moon.
and I got educated, I realized how silly a lot of those were,
Yes.
This
is why Rick and I we haven't done one in a while. We used to do conspiracy nights.
Yeah, that's true. We should. Yeah, it's
The wind changed direction.
it's Occam's razor. Usually, the simplest answer is the correct one.
Yeah.
No. If it requires some kind of crazy government collusion to make something happen, it hasn't happened because no government has ever been that efficient.
And you can't argue that our government is incompetent, but then also argue that they're capable of. But I love conspiracy theories.
They're amazing.
It's
so
super
interesting.
fun.
They're so interesting
to learn about them.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
I believe in ghosts and aliens, but that's because I was raised in a very superstitious kind of environment.
I can tell you some crazy alien stories.
Well, and I do believe aliens exist.
Yeah, they have to.
That's not a
sure. I just
conspiracy
don't think that
theory.
they've ever been to the
Right.
to Earth.
That's not a conspiracy theory. That's a science-based.
But like growing up, my grandmother was like super superstitious about like skinwalkers and crap like that. She used to scare the shit out of me with those ghost stories and stuff. I can't seem to.
I can't get anything to stay anymore. Sucks.
I don't know
there
how
it
I've
goes.
managed to get this far.
I believe that the creators of the USB literally have something in the USB sockets that make it so that you can never plug it in correctly
The first time. Yeah. No. Agreed.
Boom! Finally, a first
Good
place.
job, Rick.
Good job, Rick. Man, that balancing one right there. That little precarious sucker.
Next question.
Let's see here.
What conspiracy theories? I like that. Oh, Captain Disillusion. Rick loves Captain Disillusion.
I
Yes.
do. I love it. Yeah, and the Mandela Effect video that Captain D just did was pretty great. The
still haven't watched
production
it.
that he's been putting into his videos lately is terrific.
I still haven't watched the Mandela Effect.
Here's
was
a question
really
that we
good.
constantly get, Bryce. Do your students know about the channel?
Not that I know of. I don't think I've ever had a student that knows. Or if they did, they didn't say anything.
I'll also mention there's some questions that we're getting that I'm purposely avoiding, so I'll just shout those out real quick.
Oh.
How did we meet? What is the origin of the name Stumpt? Stuff like that. We've answered them a whole bunch of times.
Go watch our old
Go watch our
Q&As
previous
on
Q&As.
YouTube.
Sorry, I'm just sort of glossing over them.
Yep. Well, I mean, I think that's a better use of our time is to answer new questions than the same old ones. So yeah, if you're interested in those, just go watch our old Q&As. They're all on our YouTube channel.
Yep.
You can see them there.
We've got a couple of them up.
Ah! You son of a bitch! It fell the wrong way.
Fall the right way, damn it!
Seriously, please. Please.
I had a Margine moment this morning.
Did you?
I told it to Ash.
Margine.
I was like
Rest in peace, Bill Pax.
I know.
running into. I was getting into our kicks. Our cereal.
Wow, all the way down.
And it was open, and I was like, damn it, who did this? And I was like, Margine, if you keep having the box open, the Kix is going to go stale. So I laughed about that. I told Ash she didn't find it as funny, but
Come
I thought
on!
you would.
Of course I do. Margine is the best.
I feel bad doing it now because he's dead.
No, that's being like... Yeah,
That's
I'm dead.
remembering him in your own
Yeah.
way. Woohoo! All right, Ash, what's the next question?
I'm
Next question!
All right, if you're looking, I'm going to go through this one.
Yeah.
What are your individual dream vacations?
Individual dream vacations?
I couldn't catch the name, sorry.
Yeah.
It was at the very top of the
Wow,
list.
that's an interesting one.
I would like to go back to the UK. That's like, I just want to go there. I also love to like visit Germany and like all those other
European countries.
European countries.
Oh shit.
Like a dream vacation. I'm trying to think like what's something I really want to see. I would love to see Machu Picchu and the just
one.
everything in like the Yucatan and I'd like to go through.
Like backpack?
I'm not a backpacker. I'm a tourist. So I'd like to go through like Central and South America, seeing all the historical stuff. I'm one of those kind of people. I like seeing the history.
I would like to go to space. I would like to vacation in space.
That's a good dream.
That
I would
is a good
also like
dream.
to go to space.
I don't know if I could survive the trials to getting into space, but I'd like to go to space.
Since I was a little boy, my
volunteer
dad used
for
to tell me when
tribute.
I was a kid, because I was obsessed with space, that when we grow up, we'll be able to vacation in space together, and it looks
You know
more and
what?
more like that's going to be a
There
reality.
was someone saying that they were going to send 2 people up to the moon.
They're not going to go to the moon. They're going to orbit.
Fly
the
by
moon.
it.
But
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
like
Do a
that's
flyby.
awesome.
That's
Yeah.
that's step one.
Well, I mean, there have been some really ignorant tweets that have been like, it's dangerous to allow people to establish places on the moon and blah, 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 but that's not what they're talking about. They're
Yeah.
talking about doing a flyby of the moon. It's
Well, and,
totally different.
and good luck establishing something up there without a whole bunch of coordination down here. It's
Yeah.
not like there's any resources up there to keep you alive.
Yeah,
Right.
but still, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's
No, it's a
pretty
great idea. I would love to go to space.
Ash, Ash, where'd you?
What about you, Ash?
Oh, I keep. I guess quick answer. I keep on. My mind keeps going back to Japan. I went to Japan when I was like 18.
I love that.
It was just like a really interesting experience. Everything's so different. So
Yeah.
I'd love to go back. I'd like to go
Apparently,
to
Japan right now super obsessed with Portland.
Really?
Yes, they
Yeah.
are. Like super duper
Their
obsessed.
Blue Star is super popular.
I know
over
Blue
there.
Star was popular.
Columbia Sports was super popular when I went there.
Huh.
Shit.
Yeah, we even have our own mascot. It's like
Why-
a Sasquatch, but it's
Why
blue.
Portland?
And there's Portland microbrew bars over there.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Holy
we'll feel
butts.
right at home when we go there. Apparently.
Yeah.
What are your guys' favorite TV shows that aren't on anymore?
Pushing Daisies.
Oh, I love Pushing Daisies.
Pushing Daisies is probably my favorite show of
it
all
was
time.
so cute.
Canceled before its time.
Probably West Wing. It's the show that I've probably watched the most of. I've rewatched it like a ton of time, like at least 8 times probably.
Oh, also, this is the worst. Rocko's Modern Life. That was my favorite
that's a good
cartoon
one.
when I was younger.
I also have to give a shout out to home movies.
Yeah, you love that.
Movies is great. Ooh, that's a tough one. I love television. Probably Freaks and Geeks, which was a show that was canceled way before its time.
Yep.
It was what
Judd Apatow's star,
and
basically.
Paul Feig did before they were anybody, and it was an amazing show. Yeah, and also the first time that Martin Starr was ever in anything.
Yep. No, just tons of people got their start on there. James Franco was on there.
James
Seth
Franco,
Rogen was on
Seth
there.
Rogen before they were anybody's.
Yeah.
Terrific show. Super awesome.
Yep.
Loved it. And it's on Netflix too. You can totally go watch it.
What is it?
Other than that, like shows like Kids in the Hall.
I love Kids in
those
the
old sketch comedy shows. Love
Hey,
it.
why?
So What just resubbed for 11 months. Congrats
Wow.
on
So What?
200K,
So What?
y'all.
Oh.
So
Can't
What?
believe I'm at 11 months.
That's
Thank you,
crazy.
So What.
It's fantastic.
lost
Thanks.
it
So what?
Thanks, Ben.
Ben, you
Oh,
beautiful
gosh.
son of a gun.
I love Pushing Daisies. That was a great show. It was so adorable.
It's amazing.
It's a really good show. If you guys want to go watch a really adorable, like,
Beautiful, vibrant, colorful,
semi-romantic
funny
musical.
musical sometimes. It just, for me, like, the thing I love the most in my entertainment is whimsy. And it's a whimsical
That one definitely
show.
had a lot of
It is a
whimsy.
whimsical show.
Kristen Chenoweth was in it. I know you hate her, Rick.
I don't hate it.
I love Kristen
like-
Chenoweth.
She's cute.
I think she's great.
adorable.
Beatnik King asks, Ginger or Marianne?
Oh,
Ginger.
Marianne. Always was, even when I was a kid. When my grandmother would watch it, I was like, I like that girl.
Yeah, I'll go Marianne.
I like Marianne.
Nope. Ginger.
Ginger was cute.
Sultry.
All right, Ash.
Dun, 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 dun,
Okay.
dun,
Still
dun.
going.
Did we watch Courage the Cowardly Dog and did we like it?
I did. It was
yeah.
good. It was a little creepy.
Creepy, but like that was the thing, like it was supposed to be, and so it accomplished its goals.
Noah asked us, would you guys ever play board games on the channel?
Yes,
We've
we
always
want
wanted to. Yeah, and it's the big thing for us with board games is that it comes down to the equipment necessary to properly record. Hey, I did it. Said board games.
We want to do it right. Like we could do it now, and the quality would not be up to what we would want to do, up to our
Exactly.
standards.
So
But-
I'll say part of the investment that I want to make this year is towards equipment that would hopefully allow us to do some of that.
Yes.
That when we were talking about branching out and doing new kinds of content, that's exactly what we're talking about.
Yes.
Like we don't want to be reliant on just Let's Plays forever. We want to give you guys new, exciting stuff.
And when it comes down to it, we're more complex people than just being into Let's Plays, just
It's
playing
true.
video games.
It's
So
true.
we'd like to share all that stuff with y'all.
Wowrific asks, will you guys ever do a 4-player Don't Starve Together series?
That is a very apropos
so funny that you
question.
ask that.
Stay tuned. That's like
Don't,
Yeah.
we're not going to say anything about the specifics, but stay tuned and you will be pleasantly
Yeah.
surprised.
Oh!
Oh, that did not work out very well.
That did not work for
I love
me.
that noise that happened.
Okay,
noise
well,
that
fuck
I
you
make.
guys, okay? You going to keep doing this shit?
What am I? I'm sorry. Are we not supposed to use our powers, Rick?
Well, why can't you use your good powers? How come you're always using the bad one?
Because the only good power I got was a lightning bolt that would get rid of the one good thing I had done. That's not a good power.
The only good power is a bad power.
The only good
power's
power is a
dead
dead power. That's right.
Dr.
man.
Doomshroom asks,
Oh, shit, there goes all my tower.
would those board games include potential D&D?
Yes.
Potentially.
Yes. Well, and when we say D&D to us is just a broad term for
Any
Role
role
play-
play.
any
role-playing
kind of
games.
role-playing
Because I'm going to
game.
go ahead and tell you right now, D&D is not the best role-playing game out there.
We started off as a Pathfinder group, actually.
come on,
before Stumpt.
Yeah.
So to answer some people that didn't see that answer, before we were Stumped, we did board games and we did Pathfinder.
Pathfinder, yeah. And Pathfinder is better than D&D. Well, okay, so I played a little bit of 0.5, and I will say, 5.0 rather. 5.0 in D&D is very different. And so I can see it being something that for a lot of people would be very a good way to start, I guess.
Yeah, I think Pathfinder is fairly easygoing.
Pathfinder is a great one to start with. It the reason I would say 5.0 is a good place to start is it's a lot simpler. So like with Pathfinder, there's a lot more rules and numbers and stats to keep track of. 5.0, from what I understand in D&D, was made specifically for casual players, like to be like, we want the people who play World of Warcraft to come and play D&D.
Negacoop asks us,
God, this is awful.
have you ever played Smash Bros? If so, who's your main and what is your main? I don't play Smash Bros.
Yeah.
But part of this answer is I want to talk about our meetup that we did, where we had a lot of fun.
Super
playing
fun!
Smash Bros. So I'll say my main during that short meetup that we did was Pac-Man. Pac-Man was awesome.
Mega Man.
Pikachu.
Rick, do you have a main?
I think
You and me, Jess.
I think Samus was my main.
Oh, who's that?
Who's
Beat
that?
Nick King just subscribed. Drop some bears for
Thanks, Beating It King. We appreciate it.
Here's the thing about playing 3-player.
Yep.
Now I'm not going to be able to win at all because even if you get third place, one of you guys is
We
going
will.
to win.
Yeah.
No, I think we're gonna have a
death match.
like a death match, and that you can technically sweep
Ooh,
it.
so if I get first, then
Yeah.
I make it to the. Oh,
Well, no, I don't think so because one of us, unless we tied this round. If we tied this round, then that'll happen. Otherwise, I
So-
think one of us will have more points.
That's
and then
true.
We win.
That's
I wanted to talk about when we were talking about Smash Bros. Is the meetup. I'm not sure we ever really talked about the meetup that much on our channel.
Okay.
But last PAX West 2016, we had a fan meetup there, and we always have our we've done it twice now where we've had our fan meetups.
but we
at
will
PAX,
always have.
at GameWorks near the convention center in Seattle. And this most recent time, we rented out sort of like the top arcade area, I guess like LAN party area. And they had this TV set up where you could rent a Wii or GameCube, I'm not sure what it was. And then you got 8 controllers, and we had this crazy huge Smash Bash. It
was a blast.
There was like 30 people that showed up. It
Yeah.
was
And everyone there was way better than any of us.
Oh, yeah.
We
for
got
sure.
stomped.
like 7-year-olds crushed us.
And I will say that, and as is the usual whenever we do anything with fans, which is great, it's tons of fun, we were all targeted pretty heavily
Yep.
while we were playing.
Out.
Shit,
Our
shit.
good friend and fan, Brenner, love you, buddy. That dude loves to target me whenever we play anything.
And
he
the thing
knows
about
it.
Brenner is that he gets really good at any game he plays.
He's very good. So he kicks my ass every time. I'm just like, God damn it, Brenner, just let me play. Love you, buddy. Oh, gosh. Give me this. Give me this. All right. Oh.
Better Boy asks, what's your favorite drinks? Coca-Cola.
Oh.
Hey!
Oh. You were so close
Well, yeah,
to
one more
losing.
second and I would have been gone everything. My favorite drink right now is probably Soylent.
That's gross. That is gross.
It's the only thing. It's like
Good
90%
job.
of what I take in.
My favorite drink is
I did it.
as silly as it may sound, chocolate milk. I love chocolate milk. It's so
Chocolate
good.
milk is good. If I
Chocolate
could
milk's so
only
good.
digest it.
Very good.
the Zonpire asked us, "What's your favorite ice cream flavors?"
Ooh.
We can do special again.
I have 2. I like mint chocolate chip, and I like there's a Tillamook makes a what is it called? It's coffee mocha hazelnut something or other. And so there's where I'm from. There's a little Tillamook ice cream restaurant, and you go there to get burgers like a milkshake. So I always get that one as the milkshake, and it's delicious. So those are my 2 faves.
I like peanut butter chocolate.
Sarah loves peanut butter chocolate.
I like a good
So delicious.
a good cookies and cream.
Nice.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, you want to hear a story about when Sarah and I first got together for her birthday that year? I bought her a chocolate peanut butter ice cream cake for her birthday
Ooh.
because she was like, I used to get them when I was a kid and I never had one, since then and all this kind of stuff. And I was like, oh, I know what's gonna win me some brownie points. Certainly did.
Some ice
She was
cream
very
points.
happy. Ice cream points.
My favorite is actually mint chocolate chip, or mint chocolate. Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
but I'll say I'm somewhat picky in that like the chocolate chips in it have to be kind of like shaved. There has to be a certain texture to it.
Yeah,
Like, if
that's
it's
how
just-
Mel was too.
If it's like whole chocolate chips, I'm like, no, I hate it.
No, right. No, like the little,
It should
the
be
thin
flakes.
little flakes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Crap.
So I'll say
Agreed.
Ruby Jewel in Oregon makes the best mint chocolate chip I've ever had. Super good stuff.
Crap.
Oh god.
Derp.
Oh god.
Derpger, that's an awesome name.
It is a great name.
Asks us, when's your next outing? And I sort of take that to mean like, when's the next time Stump leaving Portland, going to do something?
Shit, this is where it all goes downhill.
That's where it all goes.
So I think on the books anyway, our next one isn't until
Shit.
PAX West.
PAX, yeah.
PAX West. We're always going to do PAX West, no matter what. Last year we did E3, and we're not actually planning on doing E3 this year.
Right.
It was just sort of too expensive for what we got out of it last year.
I got to tell you, Fork Parker tweeted, PAX or E3's open to the public. Now they can be just as disappointed as the rest of us.
Yeah.
That pretty much explains E3.
I will say that not this year, but next year, and I guess we haven't necessarily discussed this entirely as a group, but I think me and Jazz at least are planning on doing more of the PAXs than just PAX West next year.
Well, and I know that Price and I have been talking about a project that we want to work on in
Yes.
the next coming year, and that will require us to travel a bit more too.
Indeed, Rooney.
So all of you people who live outside of the Pacific Northwest who've always been like, hey, when can we meet up? The possibilities are there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you'll know about it when
But
it happens.
as for this year, the only thing we have on the books is PAX West.
Yeah. It's just
so,
it's
sorry
just
about that.
unfortunate. Next year I definitely want to do like South.
yeah, South for
GDC.
me is I would love to do South because I have family in Texas, so
Yeah, and
mean,
there's
it's double down.
breakfast tacos there, so I have to go.
that's true. It's true, man. Oh, boy,
But I
I'll
like
have
to hit up GDC. That'd be really fun.
that'd be a ton of fun.
So GDC just happened, and
Yep. We're not game devs, so it's kind of
yeah, we're not game devs, so it's harder to get in. But I will say that
Shit.
there's so many
one was
game
hard.
devs that I never see at any other convention than just at GDC. So I want to
Yep.
meet them.
Yep.
Can I do this?
Freaking Overcooked devs are there. Like
Yeah.
they're
Oh, how did that happen?
You are so close to being to touching that line.
Just do it. You got it.
Oh, you better hope that doesn't fall.
We're good.
Yep.
What? Bullshit!
Yep, I knew that was gonna fall
How did that happen?
because
Still one. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even realize you guys.
there's
were,
like a
okay.
50-50 chance that those things fall, man.
Oh, I like this
That's
question.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
But you guys
Junk,
time?
Junk Botto asks us, what game do you play?
Isn't
while-
that John Cotto?
I don't know if that's John Cotto.
I think
No,
it's John Cotto.
I don't think so.
Junk
Maybe it's John
Botto
Cotto. Either way.
asks us, what game do you play while not recording?
Oh, good question.
Oh. I'm going through Dishonored again, replaying it as Corvo, just as a good guy.
Dishonored 2?
Yes.
Yeah.
I also finished finally, thank God, Final Fantasy 15. That's a game I wanted
Sweet,
to
sweet
play
pronto.
outside because it's just one of those games that's long.
Yeah.
And other
Pronto,
than
sweet
that,
little
I'm
baby
going to
boy.
be playing Mass Effect Andromeda by
Oh,
myself.
same. Yep.
So that's not going to be something I'm going to share with you guys. I'm sorry to say.
I will tell you guys this. Oh, dang it. Just last night, I started playing The Sims 4 again because I bought the City Living expansion pack back when it first came out and never got a chance to play it, and I really like The Sims games. So I started playing that again last night. It's pretty cool. I dig it. And then I guess Ash and I played a little bit of For Honor when it first came out, and we haven't touched it since. Or at least I haven't. And what else came out recently that I also got? Oh, WWE 2K17. Yeah.
For me, I don't have my own solo channel, so I play a lot of games not for recording. So
Yes.
I personally play Rocket League a ton. Like, usually that's my go-to. I've also currently been playing through Watch Dogs 2.
Yeah, you've been playing a lot of that.
It's not a... I never liked Watch Dogs 1, but Watch Dogs 2 is my jam.
no.
I've been having a ton of fun with that. I'll also say I think most of us are planning on playing Mass Effect Andromeda, and I think we've all said we're likely not going to do a series on it.
I won't be able to constrain myself from not playing it for about 10 hours on the first
Yeah,
day.
I think the same.
I
way.
will beat Mass Effect Andromeda within 3 days.
Yeah.
There's no question in my mind.
So...
I will neglect work. I will neglect Stumpt. I will neglect everything.
And it's like...
That's not true. I won't neglect Stumpt.
I don't know. Those games always have like a lot of personal choices, and it's just something that I want to experience on my own and not
Yeah.
have to share.
Rickatic, got an answer?
Honestly, I haven't had a lot of time for gaming outside
Yeah.
of what I record for the channel. You know,
It's been a busy beaver.
there are games that I want to play, like Civ 6 has been updated quite a bit, and I really want to check out what those updates are because apparently they're pretty great. I want to play the new Horizon Dawn game. Is that right?
Yep.
Horizon Zero Dawn.
Horizon Zero Dawn. I always forget if it's Horizon Zero Dawn or Horizon Dawn Zero. Yeah, I mean, I'm just looking forward to the time when I'm going to have the time to play some games.
And this question comes from Dunk, and it sort of ties into what we were just talking about. Dunk asks us, how does doing YouTube and Twitch change the way that you guys play games for yourself? Do you find yourself talking in the room when playing? Stuff like that.
I don't talk to myself when I'm in the room.
Yeah, I'm trying. It depends on the game.
It really does, yeah. Oh, God.
I talk to myself a lot anyways.
Yeah, you do.
I do. It's how I think. And so, but it's funny because when I play games by myself, I often won't be talking to myself. It's when I step away from the game if I'm trying to figure something out. Because I play a lot of puzzle games. So if I'm having trouble with a puzzle, I'll often step away from the puzzle, and then I'll talk it through while I'm not playing it. But how has Twitch and YouTube changed that? I don't think much at all. Dang it.
I think there's something to be said that I think most new games that we're excited about, I think I do first get triggered.
Shit.
Is there a way I can do this for YouTube and Twitch?
Yes, that's the one thing it has done is that like when a new game is coming out, I think, do I need to record this?
Yeah.
Is this something that I need to make a thing for YouTube on? So it does have that part of it, yeah.
It does have that part of it. I also say there's smaller there's smaller niche games that I enjoy and I probably would play through if it wasn't for YouTube.
200.
Saint Shigame just dropped some bits.
Saint Shigame dropped 200 bits and said, "My only question is, why are you all so awesome?"
Thanks, buddy. Love you.
Answer because of you guys.
Yep, it's true.
Let's go back.
Like I was gonna say, something like Shadow Warrior 2 is something that I have been like itching to play more of. But there's just other games and stuff that I can't really make the time for.
Who just subbed?
Who's up?
Saint Shigame just resubbed for
Shit.
11 months. Seriously, so awesome. Oh,
Thank you.
Shigame, thank you.
Love you.
You know what?
Yeah, just end it. We're close. I don't even know who's got the most, but we're close.
All right, I'm gonna.
Do you like puns? I love puns.
I'm gonna take one more question here.
Oh, cool.
Good job.
I will be right back. My phone is dead, and I need it on.
All right, I like this question. Pikoshi, I think I'm pronouncing that right, 2002 asks, what are your favorite snacks? Is Rick still afraid of gummy bears?
I'm not afraid of them
I don't
at
think
all.
Rick ever said he was afraid.
I'm the opposite of afraid of gummy bears. Are you kidding me?
So let's focus on the first part of that question, though. What's your favorite snacks currently?
Rick will murder the butts out of some gummy bears.
All right.
My favorite snack is my favorite just food.
Like, it has to be snack category.
Well, no, I can eat it for a snack if
Okay.
I want a snack. I can eat it for dinner if I want it for dinner. It's
like
cereal.
Okay.
I will
Yeah,
eat cereal any time of day.
That's a great answer.
I love cereal.
I like one of you.
It's weird to me because I just read an article saying that millennials don't eat cereal like their predecessors, which I think is crazy. Cereal's the best.
Cereal
Like,
is
don't
delicious.
eat them like them? Or just
They just don't eat cereal
or just
as
don't
much
eat
cereal.
General
They just don't eat it as much.
Maybe it's not as crazily added hyped like we got it. You know?
I don't know.
My parents
Well,
were never
we're
against sugary
millennials.
cereals.
Or at least I'm a
lot of people were like, my parents never let me eat sugary cereals. My parents never cared.
And my parents didn't really care what we ate. Like, they try to care what we eat, but like, I don't know. I'm guilty.
So-
of
So
having
what's
too
your
many
favorite
snacks.
snack there, Ash?
Currently, the thing that's popping in my mind is those
No, everything fell.
those
so
thin
close.
Oreo
Oh, shit.
mints. Have you guys had the thin Oreos yet?
Oh God, what's happening?
No, I have not.
Thin Oreos, you may just think to yourself, you're just getting less cookie at that point. But there's something about like the new texture of it.
The greater
it, like,
ratio in the tech. Yeah.
It breaks apart with just your tongue rather than like having to chew it and stuff. I don't know. I like them. They're good.
Gosh, what do I don't eat snacks a lot.
Soylent.
You like Soylent?
It's the same answer as your
Soylent.
favorite drink.
I eat it for everything. I know. I'm trying to think though, because I there's stuff I like. I love French fries.
Sure.
I mean, if that counts. I love
Do you
French
eat those for snacks though often?
if I have them.
Like if you're watching a movie and you're like, I'm gonna get a snack.
All right, so snack food. What would I eat? Well, yeah, I don't snack. The end. Honestly, it's what it comes down to. I've never been a big snacker.
Jazz, did you answer?
I like Juanita's chips.
Juanitas.
Juanita's chips are a Oregon thing. They're branching out to other states, but the best tortilla chips.
They are delicious.
I have backed myself into about 11 corners.
All right. I'll wait until you guys are done with this round to end the Q&A.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Are we excited for the forest ending? Yeah, I think that'll be
Yeah,
fun.
I'm actually I have not spoiled it. I don't know what's behind the door. Really excited to find out what it is. Do you guys know what's behind the door?
No.
No,
Seamus.
no, I don't know.
Oh shit balls.
Ah, that sucks.
Yep, I got 4.
Seamus.
Careful.
Is
Safe. Be safe. Seamus is behind the door. Baby Seamus.
No.
No!
Nice.
Oh, wow, I didn't come in last.
Sucked.
I didn't come in last.
If video games were outlawed tomorrow, what would be the solace in the new
Bad
video games
movies.
world?
Bad movies.
Bad movies, yeah.
The board games.
Bad movies and board games.